This is Darryl Cherney. I helped curate the Judi Bari exhibit, the Remembering Judi Bari exhibit here at the Mendocino County Museum in Willits. And we're going to take a walk inside to see. I've worked actually for almost 10 years to get this exhibit up, and I am thrilled to be able to show it to you. As we walk in, we'll see the giant Judy puppet right here with the fiddle. This is all from Art and Revolution. I had the privilege of also being able to write a lot of the text on the that describes the displays, and worked with Karen Matson on that. Here's some various different kinds of posters and photographs. This is a fiddle down, the FBI. We figured since the FBI had stolen Judi Bari's fiddle out of the bomb car, we would go to the FBI headquarters and play the fiddle, and called it Fiddle Down the FBI. Let's move on. The museum is wonderful. It has a lot of artifacts from Mendocino County, and as you go by the covered wagons and the boilers and the stagecoaches and whatever else they have here, oh, look at this. Up there, Judi Bari. And actually, these are all genuine artifacts from protests where we spelled out Judy's names with violins. So let's take a look inside to the main attraction, the bomb car. This is the car that Judi Bari and I were in on May 24th, 1990, just before 12 noon, when it was blown up by a pipe bomb under Judy's seat. This car was given to the museum by Judi Bari in her will, and they've held on to it since 1997. So that's 24 years, and finally here it is on display, and it's been quite the attraction. People are coming to the Willits Museum, the Mendocino County Museum at Willits. And here's a beautiful quote by Judi Bari right here. I don't know if it's beautiful, but it's from her article in Ms. Magazine. "The bomb was meant to kill me, and it nearly did. Shattered my pelvis and left me crippled for life." And then here's Judy speaking at the rally at the Carlotta Gate, March of 1996. I'm sorry, this is March of 1995, I believe. The beginning of our large rallies. And we come over here. I was surprised, but the museum wanted my death threat museum. Alicia Littletree and I created the Death Threat Museum. And I took this on tour. I sang and played guitar, and we took this on tour. I said, "What do you want this ratty old museum for?" And then I learned that museums like ratty old things. Museums specialize in old things, and this is the real deal. And it's perfect. It describes all the death threats and the disinformation. And then we have here on display the evidence. This is what the pipe looked like, not the bomb, but the pipe under Judy's seat before it exploded. And it was covered by a blue towel. And then here's a piece of the pipe after it exploded. This was underneath Judy's body. It ripped through her pelvis. It ripped through a hole through the bottom of the car. Let's look at the hole in the bottom of the car for a minute and take a look at this. Judi Bari, look what this bomb did. It blew out all the windows. And look at this hole right here. It blew out every single window in the car. They're all gone. Windshield, side windows. And you can see the center of the hole is right underneath where she was sitting. So the FBI tried to say that it was in plain view, but no, that bomb was hidden underneath Judi Bari's seat with a motion trigger, no less. Back to the evidence. So they raided Judy's house, and they came up with, oh, look at this, Elmer's glue. How about that? Elmer's glue. But what they also found at the scene of the bombing was a ball bearing, telling us that the bomb had a motion device. This little ball had to be jiggled, and it had to connect two wires to make a full connection, to make a full circuit. When that ball rolled between the two wires, that's when the bomb exploded. Now, what sane person put a bomb that would be triggered by the car moving, put that bomb underneath her seat? Because that's what it was. It was a bomb designed to go off in a moving vehicle. And this ball bearing was found by the FBI and proves that point. And then over here, we have, this is one of my favorites right here, Judy's clothing. And this is her signature jean jacket and the hat she always wore, one of her Birkenstocks. But this button right here that she's wearing, it says Warrior Woman. That button she painted herself. Judi Bari was an artist, a graphic artist. She did storefronts, she did cartoons, she did newsletters, and she did that button, Warrior Woman. And then right over here, the quilt made for Judy. We can close with that. This beautiful quilt made in Judi Bari's honor. It's been just amazing being here at the museum. I thank Karen Matson and the County of Mendocino. We used to be at odds with the county, and now they're working with us to tell our part of history in trying to defend the redwoods and defend our civil rights as environmentalists.